Man, I want to welcome everybody to Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Man, look, if y'all have a question or if y'all want a topic to be spoken on, man, don't hesitate to hit my inbox on my IG. It's in the bio. Make sure you tap in. Man, if you want something that you want us to dissect, you want us to talk about it. You've been feeling something in your spirit, and you want us to really talk about it. Tap in, man. We'll be glad to talk about it. So, man, want to learn your love language? Man, it's so easy. You can take the love language quiz. It's www.lovelanguagequiz.com. It only takes about 5 minutes. Man, if you do not know your love language, it's the number one thing in relationships to know. It's quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, act of service, and receiving gifts. I know some of y'all like receiving gifts. Hey, it's up to y'all. Hey, we gonna find that out. But man, before we bring up these wonderful guests, remember, keep the language clean and your hearts open. And the subject line of tonight is employee of love. Man, I know y'all like, man, what does that mean? Well, we gonna find out. So let's bring up first. She's a lion. She's a lioness of her jungle. Like she is. When you go over there, it's the lion's den. Like you better watch out for her. We got Calypso the lioness.
Hi, y'all.
Calypso.
Hey.
All right. We about to bring up another amazing person,
Time, prime time will, you feel me? Let's get it, prime time will. Man, prime. Man, Prime be changing his name, bro. Look at this.
Your Bluetooth device is connected.
Man, Calypso, since you're, the lady up there, ladies first, go ahead and, let the audience know what you got going on the app, what shows you got, and what time you stream.
Everybody know I'm the one and only Calypso the Lioness. You type in CA, you ain't even got to go any further with the letters because I'm popping up number one. Hello. I have a feature show every Sunday, the hottest spot on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Calypso's Lasting Love. It is about the 5 love languages as well, but we put a spin on it. It's how you give and receive love and give it to the human race as a whole. Okay, so check me out on that. I have 2 shows on Wednesday. State the Facts is brand spanking new. If you want to come on the show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and rep your state, like your state is better than Florida, say, y'all think y'all state better than Florida? Prove it on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. State the facts. Then right after that at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have Eye Candy Wednesday. Y'all know Eye Candy Wednesday been around for over a year and a half almost now. So make sure, Eye Candy Wednesday, you bring it. If you got it, come and show it on Wednesday at 10 p.m. as well. Okay, thanks for having me.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all fave Calypso the Lion. Wait, let me do that. Reiterate that. Top Bass Calypso the Lioness. We're gonna put that on. That's an accomplishment right there. So, man, next person in the box, we got Prime. Reiterate that again. Top Bass PrimeTime Will. You feel me, man? Go
Appreciate you for having me. Appreciate y'all for having me. Primetime Will, not me. I'm a streamer on here. I got a feature banner show as well. It's called It's Complicated. It's a interview relationship sort of show. It's Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Different guests on the show, it's an interview. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay, all right. A little quick. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But hey, like I said, man, if y'all tuning in right now, man, this is Dear Cupid. Every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your Your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships, man. We got Calypso the Lioness in the box. We got PrimeTime Will in the box. Y'all make sure I hit them with the fade. And we about to get into, this first question, which is Cupid's question. Every time, y'all already know what it is. So people in the comments, y'all can, answer these questions. Don't be afraid. Tap in, chime in. Let's get it. So, number one, let's get it. Calypso, what is your primary love language?
Right now, because it changes. I suggest everybody take it often when there's a shift in your life. Right now, I need some loving. I need you touching on me right now. Okay? It's the physical touch for me right now.
Y'all here, fellas? Y'all here? Physical touch. But she's still a lion though. She needs some quality time.
Oh yes. It's neck and neck. Those two are like this, pretty much. Like, yeah, they're like close.
Y'all here? All right, let's get it, Prime. What is your primary love language, bro?
Gonna be the gifts. Yeah, that one. The receiving the gifts part. Yeah.
Okay. Ladies, y'all go over to it live now. Like big or small, don't matter. Gift. It's your presence, maybe. Never know. It's not just always about how big the gift is. It could be your presence.
Oh, it don't even be about the gifts.
Yeah, let's get it. I give him. Oh my goodness. Be good. Be good. All right. Let's get into this first question. Calypso, I always got to do it. Ladies first. Got to be a gentleman. So, what insight and strengths can you bring into a relationship?
Me times a million.
Hello? I can't even say nothing about that. Wow, just okay. Just go. Okay. Well, she said what she said, right? Anything else y'all want to say? Just me? Just you?
You want me to add to it?
If you want to.
Okay. Me times a billion.
Okay. Man, Calypso is gonna be a handful tonight. She's gonna be a handful. All right. Prime. What insights and strengths can you bring to a relationship?
Hold it down now, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be loyal and hold it down.
Be loyal and hold it down. Okay. For me, people in the comments, y'all can answer this too as well. For me, insight and strengths I can bring into a relationship is the values of being with someone that I truly want to be with, and also, dealing with a lot of relationships previous or prior to being in this relationship. I would look at it as the journey has been long. the problems and everything that I've been through, I finally understood that all of them was tests, so I can make it to this point right now to be in a relationship with the person. So I would say that's what my insight and my strength. So that's what I say. Man, y'all gotta answer these like an interview, man. This is employee of love. Man. I'm telling you, you gotta. All right, man. Look, if y'all just tuning in, this is Dear Cupid. Every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Calypso in the box. We got PrimeTime Will in the box. Make sure y'all fave them up. Make sure y'all fave each other, because this is what it's all about. Love, understanding, and connection. Let's get it. All right. Number 2. This is one of them scenario questions. So, and like I said, you guys in the comments, y'all can answer these as well. In your most recent relationship, Was there a time when you had to overcome a significant challenge? Calypso, explain.
Most recent overcome. If I overcame it, it'll still be there, right?
Or if you overcame it, it shouldn't be there. It should be over and done with. You're through it. You're finished with it.
Oh,
You're lagging.
okay. I was.
Yeah. Yeah. Say something again. It was technical difficulty.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Say something.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Did you hear the
We
answer?
got you.
Oh, you want to ask me the question again? Who's lagging? Am I
Okay.
lagging? Because I am live. Who's
Yeah,
lagging,
you
guys?
lagging. Yeah, you was going in and out.
Was I? Am I? Prime?
You good? You good now?
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Let me know again, and I'll end my stream if that's the case. Hi,
Okay.
y'all. What was
The second question. In your most recent relationship, was there a time when you had to overcome a significant challenge? Explain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I overcame it, we will still be together, right? Because when you overcome something, you come to terms with it and you compromise and y'all make amends and y'all move forward. So apparently, if I'm single, it wasn't overcame. It came and went.
Oh, you put it that way. You put it that way, yeah. Okay. Like I told you, Calypso is gonna be a handful tonight. I swear. That's that lioness, and I swear that's that lioness. Like, y'all make sure y'all faithful and catch her live in her live because it's amazing over there. No argument there. Right, midnight. Right. Just she is just on it. All right, Prime man. In your most recent relationship, was there a time when you had to overcome a significant challenge?
Challenges like every day. So yes, I definitely had to overcome challenges. Facts.
What type of challenges? Like we can, talk about it
Social
or
media, you got to deal with all these different people. Now, I mean, it'd be just a whole bunch of people on here. It's like a reality show.
yeah, we deal with a lot. Um,
I'm on a show right now. Y'all can still talk.
I ain't really have any recent relationships lately, so I have nothing to speak on with my part of it. I have nothing to speak
We're
on with
talking
that
because
one.
that could have been my answer. How recent we talking? That could have been my answer.
The past year. Yeah, because I haven't been in a relationship in about 2-3 years now. So. Yeah. So, all right. Next question. And we moving quick, fast, and hey, y'all just tuning in. This is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. The next question. What are your relationship expectations? We're gonna go with Prime. I'll start them off with Prime.
Someone I could trust. That's probably the number one thing. And someone that respects me. That's about it.
Okay. So trust someone that respects you. Anything higher? Anything broad?
It be coming down to trust. If y'all don't trust each other, I mean, it is not gonna work.
True. If one, if somebody in the relationship doesn't, you know, doesn't have trust and, kind of keep things away from you and not transparent, yeah, it would be a problem. Um, Calypso, same question. What are your relationship expectations?
You know what? I don't be wanting to give out that information on this app because people study you and they use your what you want, and they come on to you in a way where they study you like you're a science project, and then they come on to you and be like, oh, and then they mold themselves to be this person that they're not. And guess what that means? You got to start all over again because you see these masks? This is my new background. I put these masks up here because people tend to wear a lot of these masks. See this? Yeah. So if I give out that vital information, guys should know automatically what a woman wants. So why do we have to constantly voice what we want? You should already know, as a warrior, as a defender, as a king of the jungle, you should already know how to maintain the jungle, your woman, and your members. So why do we have to voice that? It should be common sense. You treat that person how you want to be treated. It's just what it is. Take the mask off, people. I need y'all to take those masks off and be real with yourself.
Man, like I said, Calypso gonna be a handful tonight because the way the way she answered these questions, she flip them, dissect them, and just put it in her own little spin and answer them in a way where y'all just, whew, that's that lioness in her. I swear, yeah, it's deadly. You see, Midnight, huh? You see? Whew. All right, man. Look, I'm just letting y'all know. Stop wearing the mask, fellas. Look, understand her. Find out what she looking for because she ain't gonna tell you. She ain't gonna tell you. She gonna keep it
Women
clean, cut,
too,
and simple.
queens,
Ladies.
not just the men. We need the queens. Take the mask off. Unmask. Okay?
Yes. Yeah. You right. A lot of them do.
Like that movie. Y'all know the movie. Face Off. Face Off. The movie.
Oh yeah, most people.
Take it off.
Most people don't know what they want. All right. We finna go ahead and bring up our halftime real quick because we get into the middle of the show, and I'm gonna need you guys to box down real quick.
Good. I can go check on my wings. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Look, y'all just tuning in, man. This is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. Tonight's show is Employee of Love. So, we're going to get more deep into it and ask them some more of these amazing questions. But we finna bring up this halftime performance. If y'all haven't seen her around before, all I'm going to say is she's amazing. She can sing. And bring it up to the stage, Ashley Avon.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Ash.
All right, so today I'm singing my song Forever Love.
Okay.
And when I'm with you, I feel For you, for you. Our hearts are in motion, minds wide open. For you, teacher, provider, counselor, protector, you are my love. Teacher, provider, counselor, protector, you are my forever love. Every single one we build will never go tumbling down. Fight through the pressure, it just makes us better. When we are together, nothing can confuse me. We had me our hearts are in motion, minds wide open. For you, for you. Our hearts are in motion, minds wide open. For you, sunshine and dark skies and moonlight will shine through. Oh, sunshine and dark skies and moonlight will shine through. Oh, sunshine and dark skies and moonlight will shine through. Oh, sunshine and dark skies and moonlight will shine through. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, like, whew. Okay, all right. He did that. Y'all better clap.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, Ashley. Look, make sure let the people know when you stream what you got going on the app. If you doing any performance coming up, let them know.
So I usually stream at night times and generally every now and again during the day, so you can catch me on there. But yeah, but if you want to catch my music, you can go to www.ashleyeva.com. I am on all platforms as well, so you can stream and download my music as well. And I appreciate y'all.
All right. Thank you for blessing the stream with your lovely voice.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So, man, that was great. That was wonderful. That was a great performance right there. So before we bring back in the guests, I do it every time I get some insight on what the show is about. But before we bring them back up, I want to say this is Dear Qupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. Man, we got Calypso and PrimeTime Will as the guests. Ashley Ava just blessed the show with an amazing song from her. This is her song, not anything someone else was singing and they found it. No. But let's get into it. The topic of the show is employee of love. So let's get more deep into that. So Being an employee of love explains the understanding of one's position or stature in a relationship as a job point of view, beginning with seeking that relationship that you acquire, and with seeking that relationship with the right person, depending on your views, your strengths, your weaknesses, your goals, and where you see yourself going throughout that relationship. But first, it starts with the foundation, that friendship. Before you can build a great relationship, you must first build a strong bond and understanding. Most relationships that start off as friends grow to become everlasting relationships. Just like building a friendship with a supervisor, a owner, a manager, to learn the ins and outs, the backstories of the company or job you're seeking, because most jobs don't tell you everything up front, right? So you have to learn the ways just like a relationship. So why not build a close friendship with them first? So the dating phase, that's the interview. When seeking a relationship, you have to go through what I call the dating phase or the interview. So before you get to a job, you have to go through a multiple of questions, et cetera, et cetera. And both parties have to see if you're a fit for that position, correct? So you don't want to jump into a job or relationship and not know who or what the person is going or has going on, right? So you have to do a dating phase. Don't just date to pass time. The dating phase is to open doors to better opportunities such as goals, achieving better understanding, finding out strengths and weaknesses, and what you can bring to a relation or to that job or relationship to make it even better with you in it, right? So when you're in a when you're on an interview, it's first impressions are everything, and you are to impress the employer, who the person you're trying to date and you want to pursue. So come with the best and nothing less. Also, the job. The job is the relationship. So after the dating phase, and now you're pursuing a relationship or slash job, you have to now put in the hours, such as the time, the quality time. That's one of them love languages, right? So you have to put in the work to show that you're the right person for the job, relationship, be the employee of the month consistently. Show that your spouse, you're the right person and you're willing to go above and beyond, because you're on that 90-day probation, right? When you're on a job, you're on a 90-day probation. So in a relationship, you on that too. So you got to get on that probation to get to that full title or that raise in a relationship or job. You have to be the employee of love. Don't just stop once you've achieved the position in the relationship. Keep doing what it takes to make the relationship last. You have to make it last. Be great at what makes your spouse happy. Be the woman or man that your spouse sees and nothing else, and make that job or relationship worth all the experience and journeys you've been through to that moment now. And you found a relationship, you will become, that career. So that career is your marriage, right? If y'all seeking marriage, um you've been searching for, then it's going to take time, patience, and understanding to become the employee of love. So that is the understanding of being an employee of love from my point of view. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was from me. So Calypso and PrimeTime, y'all can request the box. All right.
I appreciate that. It's an investment as well. You got to invest in the things that you want.
Mm-hmm.
You
All
agree?
right, welcome back.
I'm glad you agree, Qupid, because I'm
Hey,
talking.
what y'all think about that insight I gave you guys about the employee of love? How y'all feel about that?
That's
How I
great.
broke it down.
Talking some facts. You're
It
talking
is fact. It's
All
fact.
right.
put in time to make it last afterward. That's the one thing I definitely.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the only way you can. Like, it's just like a job. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the effort. You just can't stop once you get to this job. The job, you're made it to the job, but now you gotta make it to that career. You gotta build. Like a
Dear
lot of people jump into a job and think that, oh, I'm gonna be here for a few months. Nah, you ain't gonna. When you're in a relationship, you're not finna just sit there for a few months. You're trying to make something work, but if it don't work, that's where things happen in a job where it don't work. But you don't just jump from job to job. You ain't gonna jump from woman to woman like that, or man to man like that. You gotta find that right one. So, like I said, that interview phase, that understanding that friendship phase, you got to utilize that. You got to utilize that
like in the
friendship phase.
interview
Like
stage.
you got to be friends. You got to understand that. So let's get into it. If y'all just tuning in, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. And we got Calypso the Lioness, Top Badge Calypso the Lioness in the box. We got Top Badge PrimeTime Will in the box. Make sure y'all fave them up. And also, we got we had Ashley Ava come to the stream and just bless the show. Amazing song that she had for us. And y'all make sure y'all catch her on Instagram, Ashley Ava, and follow
You
on all
you
platforms.
not interested
So
in
again, these questions that I'm asking, y'all can answer these in the comments. And if y'all have any questions, hold them to the end for Dear Cupid's question and answers in the end of the show, and we're gonna get to it. So, next question,
why you call yourself the N-word?
Calypso.
Yes.
Hmm. I'm scared to ask you this, but
Why?
how would
Why?
your
Why?
Hey, midnight is that question. But how would your previous spouse describe you?
Ooh.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I thought somebody typed roar. They needed to type roar down below. First off, ferocious, submissive, strong, vibrant, playful, exotic, mysterious, a whole meal, a buffet, the dessert, the after dinner mint, the after dinner coffee, cocktail, the nightcap, the wake up in the middle of the night snack again,
I need some water.
the tart caring, soul snatching, heart throbbing.
Okay. Okay, Will. I can hear you.
Nibbling of
I
tasty,
told y'all she's something else.
strong, business minded, get her done, go get her, about that bag. Okay, like it goes like I don't. Do we have time? How much more time?
We had 8:37, so we good.
You need more?
No, we gonna move it on to prime time. I know you got a lot to go.
Wait, what's the question again?
The question is, hey, also everybody in the comments, man, y'all can, tell me what y'all previous spouse, what they can basically, how would your previous spouse describe you?
You're
Put it in the comments, y'all. All right, Prime. The question is, how would your previous spouse describe you?
I can't know how they gonna describe me because I can't tell you how they feel. I don't know how they feel about me. They might feel good about me. They might feel bad about me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay.
They might be
Keep it clean.
where everybody else. You know what I mean? Talking about it.
Okay. All right. Well, I would say my previous spouse would describe me, gentle, loving, caring. I like when me being a Leo, I give my last just for them to be happy. Um, so yeah, that's all I can say because it's been a while. um,
Can I add that once you enter the jungle, you may venture out into the darkness, but you make your way back to the light.
okay, venture out into the light then.
No, that means, it may not worked out right then, but they come back. They try to come back because they know what it was that they lost in the process. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. And then when they figure out that it's time, it's too late.
Okay, hold on. One question. One question for the comments right now. I need everybody in the comments right now to put your zodiac sign in the comments right now. Run them zodiac signs. I want to see something right quick.
I do too.
Okay, okay. Libra, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, all right. Gemini, Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. Oh,
Taurus.
okay. Got a Virgo. Oh, Aries. That's Aries. Oh, I keep on getting that V make it always get me every time. Aries. We got a lot of
Did he do
fire
that?
signs in
Did you talk? Never mind.
it. No, I'm good.
I know what I
Oh,
see.
air sign. I see a lot of air signs, fire signs. Yeah,
So we the only
yeah.
Leos in here?
Air.
We the only
We the
Leos.
only Leos in here,
That explains it.
but we got fellow
Thank you.
oh Shimmer in here. Okay, Shimmer. I see you in the cut. Okay. All right. I see y'all. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see something real quick because when look, what that was that said Baltimore said I don't, she said she compatible. I was like, let me figure this
Wait,
out.
Baltimore, what are you? Let me scroll back up.
Sagittarius, she's a
Fire.
Sag.
Yep.
Yeah, connects with that fire, burn bright. All right. I can't wait. Yeah, next season,
Can you
y'all
hear me?
better tap in real. Hey, next season gonna be real good. So let's get into this final question before we get into Cupid's question on Dear Cupid at the end. If y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. Tonight's topic, like I said, is employee of love. I couldn't do it no other way. I did the best I can. I hope y'all enjoy what I gave you guys. Like I said, you have to build that foundation, which is that friendship. You got to go through that dating phase, which is that the interview steps, and you got to get to the relationship, which is the job. And then if you want to get to that career, which is marriage, take that step. But make sure y'all fave Calypso. Make sure y'all fave PrimeTime Will. Um, and the previous questions we went over was my question, Cupid's question. What is your primary love language? Which we learned that Calypso needs a little bit of touch right now. But she always needs some quality time. And Prime said he like receiving gifts, ladies. Receiving gifts. So when you go to this live, send them a gift. All right. First major question. What insights and strengths can you bring into a relationship? Because we got to know what y'all can bring into a relationship. Most relationships, sometimes you got to bring in, sometimes it's already there. So, it depends on your mindset and what you bring. So Calypso says she bringing her, me,
Yeah.
like she said.
I said, me, times a billion.
Yeah, that was, you heard what she said. You heard what she said. Second question. In your most recent relationship, was there a time when you had to overcome a significant challenge? Hey, Calypso say, well, I'm single. So
Now, I said if I overcame it, we'll still be in a relationship, right?
you right,
It
right.
came and it left. So we didn't overcome nothing. We didn't compromise it. We didn't stay there. So I'm single.
Yeah. And
Uno.
Uno. It's the
Wait,
Uno.
does any electrical, oh, never mind. Does that count
For what?
as being single?
Electrical?
Yeah, any, things you have to, never mind. That's another
No,
show.
no.
That's for tonight, Sassy Red.
All right. Third question. What are your relationship expectations? Hey, like Calypso said, you should already, know what my expectations are. I shouldn't have to tell you. Stop hiding behind the mask, fellas. Ladies, be yourself.
Take them off.
Look at that. And how would your previous spouse describe you? And with Calypso, she said everything above the sun, under the sun, over the moon, and back. I am that. She is the lioness, and no other way to say it. And Prime, he just kept it clean, cut, and simple, and say, I can't say it no other way because I don't know how they would say anything about me because I don't know how they'll feel. So, hey, nothing wrong with that. So let's get into this last and final question. Once pursued in a relationship, what do you expect in the next 5 years, Calypso?
Calypso the lioness. Calypso the
Mm-hmm.
lioness. Calypso the lioness. Calypso the lioness. Calypso the lioness.
Reciprocated. Can we get an answer, Calypso?
I can't expect nothing else. God willing, that I'm gonna be here. So without me being here, what I got? What do I have? If I can't anticipate myself being here, what do I have?
All right. Difficult. Midnight. You got a new follower now, Calypso. He's all in with you. Prime, same question. Once pursued in a relationship, what do you expect in the next 5 years?
I mean, it's not like I'm like expecting something in the next 5 years. I just sort of go with the flow. You know what I mean, if that's what the flow is, that's what the flow is. You know what I mean? I don't really know. I mean,
Just riding the wave, just see what happens.
yeah, I'm not putting no time frame on nothing. I don't really like this whole time limit stuff. As long as I'm wasting my time, it's good. Yep, that's it. Bro.
Yeah, Baltimore. I'm trying to figure what's the flow.
Okay, like I'm not about to be like, oh, I gotta be married and have this and that by that age, or this and this by that age. Like I don't really move like that. Like I don't set goals based on age or based on how old I am and stuff, or like how how you gonna do that?
Okay, all right. That's understandable. A lot of people don't think that way. They like, look, that clock ticking. That
I
clock
mean,
ticking for
I'm
some
young.
people.
I don't know how old y'all is, but I'm young. I'm in my early 20s, okay? So I'm chilling, you know what I mean?
Like, you make me feel like I'm old.
Didn't you do my shit? Don't you got kids and stuff? I thought that was you. That's somebody else. Thought you was talking about kids and stuff. Ain't that funny?
I'm trying to have kids.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to have kids and get married. So if pursued in a if I'm pursued in a relationship, you know, and you know, in the next 5 years or so, so forth and so on, I'm you know, I want marriage before kids. I'm not finna have kids and not be married. That's something I always wanted to, you know, put on that line of I have to respect myself, the person I'm with, and understand that I want to have kids after marriage. And I didn't want to be a baby daddy. That's me. I've never wanted to be that. And I want to, you know, see prosperity, you know, with this relationship. I want to. I'm gonna say that question to the end. I'm gonna say that question. I'm gonna say that. All right. That would be me. Marriage, down the line, kids. Cause I'm 30, so that's me. At least in the next 5 to 6 years, I want to have, you know, kids. So that's me.
When I turn 30, then I'm gonna start thinking about that.
Yeah. I'm at
30, so I'm thinking about settling down.
All right. Look, like I said, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. We got Calypso in the box. We have PrimeTime Will in the box. We're closing down to the end of the show. This is the part where y'all get to ask me a question. Y'all can, you know, request the box. Make sure to keep it clean. And if y'all have a question for Calypso or Calypso Prime, if y'all have a question for me that y'all want me to answer, or any topics that y'all want me to, you know, use coming up, don't hesitate. This is that time right now. So at this time, you want to request the box, ask a question. You can type it in the comments if you want to. You're open.
I have a question to the both of you guys.
Go ahead, you go first.
Cupid,
Mhm.
have you dated anybody from the tag streets? If so, what was the experience?
Good question.
And just put me on the spot now.
Mhm.
And how many?
I actually,
That's the bonus question.
I wouldn't say I dated someone.
Oh,
It was more of we conversated and we was talking about starting a relationship, but it didn't go no further because it wasn't a lot of communication. It was more of one-sided. So it didn't really last that long. But hey, if I do end up pursuing someone again on the app, it would be more understanding than someone that I'm really close with. So it's not a bad thing, but in certain instances, if you cannot communicate, communication is the number one thing in a relationship. So you have to have that communication. You got to have trust, especially over an app, and then distance as well, depending on where you're located. So if you can use that and actually make it benefit, because most relationships prosper when someone is missing you more instead of being closer together, because missing someone brings more intimacy and everything when you actually meet that person down the line, because you're not thinking about intimacy across the ways. You're thinking about actually meeting them for the first time and be like, man, I can't wait to meet this person. And that feeling of finally meeting that person is more important than just, you know. That's me.
So
Anybody
like,
else?
so I know that because I know Baltimore is asking about if y'all have never met before. There's people that I can say I've dated and never have met them. And it's been from tag. It's been from these tag streets, either streaming or just meeting them in the inbox or whatever the case. And I can truly say that we dated. We had a heart to heart. We, weren't talking to anybody in that capacity during that time. But I am not going to lie to you. There's been times where I've caught myself talking to 3 different people at the same time from tag. And that can happen too, because you're feeling people out. You're trying to see who is going to be the one that you feel should get the chance to meet you. You,
So
you,
it's an
you,
audition.
you,
So it's
you,
this.
you.
Wait.
What you
Okay.
mean?
Mhm.
What you mean by talking to like 3 people at a time? What you mean?
And
by-
is that called date? Is
what
that
is-
really is what is dating? Is what I want to know these days.
One at a time.
I
One
know.
at a
I
time.
like.
We all
You
over.
gonna
True.
have to mute
Dating.
because
You
my
got it heated now,
mute me.
Qupid. You got it heated, Qupid.
Oh, I'm gonna bring the chaos. I am she devil. Okay. Okay. So when
All
you're
right,
talking about
so
dating, in my opinion, dating is figuring out who you want to be with. Dating to me is meaning that you're talking to multiple people, you're trying to figure out what's going on. When you start to put titles on things like this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, we are talking solely, you know what I'm saying? Then that's where we go from dating to in a relationship, in my opinion, because I can only speak from me.
comments on
So how you
Calypso?
get to know one person when you're talking to 3 different people?
Now she got up. Just
Nah,
left.
I really want to know how you get to know that one person. Because if you talking to 3 different people, you're not about to have all your focus and attention on the one person and getting really to learn them and understand what they got going on.
So you can't. So you're saying you can't multitask at all?
No, can't do that.
No. Okay.
That's
I can't do it. I can't talk to multiple people. I get in trouble because
I don't know how you
with
gonna
me.
talk to multiple. What do you consider talking? So dating. So all right, this is all virtual dating. This is all virtual. This is not like you're meeting up with person. So you wouldn't be
But
dating
what's the
physically
difference?
in person, dating 3 different people. You talking about virtually just conversating with 3 different people.
Conversating with
Dating is
with
like
3
y'all
different
just
people. I'm
y'all
not saying
just
like you're going to 3 different states and all that. I'm talking about getting to know that person. I consider any time where you're trying to get to know somebody that's of the opposite sex that you would want to be with. This is not, I'm not talking about friends. If you want to eventually be with them, then you know what I'm saying, I consider that
So you
dating.
could date someone without going on a date.
Say that one more time.
So you could date someone without going on a date.
You can date somebody without going on a date. Mhm. In my opinion.
Do all these people know
That's
about
called
each
simple.
other? Do you tell everybody about each other?
About each other, because how you gonna get to know 3 different people? That don't make no damn sense.
Okay.
Do
All
they
right.
all wait? Whoa. Do they all know each other? Do they all know you talking to all of them at the same time?
During this time of dating, I'm still single. So
No.
do I need to tell them
Wowzers.
if I'm single?
So you
Because I
poly.
let them know that I am
You're
single.
basically poly.
Huh?
You're basically poly. They could do whatever they
Poly.
want to do. You could do whatever you want to do.
I mean, poly is when you're in a actual relationship with 3 different people. So that's not poly.
So you're doing open relationships where y'all is open.
It's not a relationship. Remember, my defining of dating and relationships are 2 different things. Now, if I'm talking to 3 different people and one wants to get serious with me and I see that that's the one that I want to go with, then I will let the other 2 or anybody else know, hey, I'm in a relationship now.
So every guy that's talking to you, just expect that he's talking to 3 different women at the same different time while he's
Most do.
He's getting to know
Most
3
do.
different other women.
Yeah, most do. So until we make the decision to make it a relationship, and we do call it something different because it is a different stage. So if somebody wants to ask me to be their girlfriend, then yes, I shut all that down. But until that time, I am single. I let them know that I am single. They want to change that about me, then they know what to do to make it official if I'm in agreement.
So that's
Okay,
what
that's
what the dating world is these days. This is what I lost my 20-year relationship to.
Basically, talk to 3 different girls at one time and then pick you up and you pick out of that too.
When you back up,
Thank
Prime,
you,
I
she
can't
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
bring up.
So you're basically saying just talk
Okay.
to everybody, talk to everybody at once,
All right.
and then choose one. Very interesting.
Am I going down?
So
Boxing back and crazy.
this is what
Do you
I'm
need
Trying
me
to
to
get
box
the
down?
box to come up with this.
okay.
Do you
So
need me to
can I
box?
okay, this is what I'm hearing.
Not everybody dates the same. You right. And I did say in my opinion, y'all. I don't put my opinion on nobody.
Hold on.
So that means you dating them, but they not dating you. Cause
I'm on a
No,
show.
they know what it is. I
I'm
told you. I tell them that I am single.
on Qupid show right
so
now.
then you're not dating them.
That's my definition of dating because that's what I was asked. She asked me
Hey,
to
whoever's
define
in the
my
box.
interpretation of dating, and that's what I did.
Okay, I want to know, like, everybody down below, what's y'all definition of dating? Let's see the poll.
Dating is when y'all got an agreement.
I'm a player. Okay.
Okay, so how can you get to know
I'm
one
trying to get the
person?
box to come back. The people, I can't even get nobody else.
How can you pay attention to one
I'm gonna have
person?
to restart the box. Everybody drop down and come back in.
Can you hear us,
Okay.
Qupid? Can you hear us?
Drop
We
down
got
and
a
come back in because the box.
box down.
All right, there we go. There we go. All right, request the box. All right, Calypso, request the box. Midnight, request the box. What you mean? What I do? I ain't do nothing.
How you dating more than one person? That means you're dating them, but they're not dating you. That's just that you think that you're dating them. Because
Calypso, request the box.
I'm not about to be talking to a girl that's saying that she's dating me, yet she's talking to 3 different people. You're not dating me. Talking to 3 different people, that doesn't mean you're dating me. That does not mean that. That means that you talking to me, you're conversating, like I like that word you use, Qupid, conversating. But that don't mean no dating now.
Yeah, I kinda say the same thing. Yeah.
Who is
I
crucial?
Because when
I
y'all
Alright.
never heard of
agreement
that
that
one
y'all are
before.
dating, because if y'all in agreement that y'all dating, that means they gotta know about all the 3 different people. That means y'all all
What's up, brothers? Happy Father's Day to my brothers, man. Crucial in the house. How y'all doing today, brothers?
What's going on, man?
What you got? What you got?
Man, chilling, man. I'm just listening. I was listening to this, man. Our girl said she dating 3 motherfuckers.
It all depends on what you define as
Keep
dating,
it clean, y'all.
which I did state it. Which I stated was talking to somebody. To me, talk is dating them. When
right.
it's split, when it changes over to a relationship, that's when you pull me out of the pool of being single.
Okay,
So
sure. Okay,
until
go
you
ahead, man.
pull me
Hey,
out of the pool of being single,
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
single. I'm
I'm gonna
talking to
tell you
you,
one thing,
getting to know you, meeting you, but that doesn't mean
right?
that I'm your girl.
Okay. Right. What you tell the next man?
So you're saying you could date all 3 of us in the box at the same time, but we're not all dating you.
I can talk to all of y'all. If y'all hit my box, I'm gonna say hello. How you doing? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? I conversate. Remember, my conversate is the same thing as dating. In my okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
if you're going on
confused.
dates, if actually in person, then I'm on a different level.
What are you on then?
That's
If they didn't ask you to be on
if they didn't ask me to be their girlfriend yet.
Am I lagging?
Honestly, if I'm with somebody, I go on dates. If I'm just meeting them and stuff like that, I don't call that a date.
Okay.
We're meeting. That would be a meet. That would be a let's go to the bar, let's hang out. But that's not a date. Somebody I'm dating, if you're saying a date, somebody I'm in a relationship with. I define what I define in my own language because I'm me. I gave you what it means. If you don't agree with it, that's fine.
Yeah, I think we're all confused about the whole 3 people thing.
Conflict. You
Appreciate
said
that,
it was
Faye.
pimping. You think I'm over here
Calypso, you want to
pimping?
request back the box?
Yeah, I think you over there pimping. Yeah. The fuck that on? You're not talking like you on no monogamous.
Not a.
Monogamous.
The box is messing up. Oh, there it is. Oh, Baltimore.
Oh, he was about to say something.
This is my take on it. Everybody keeps saying dating. And the reason why I say dating don't exist, like even if you look up dating, it's about dating, like dating something. It's not about people. So when she's saying she's talking to multiple people, you can. Because I ask people all the time, tell me how many religions that you know of where people dated before they got married. Just I want somebody to educate me on that. It doesn't exist. It's a made up thing. And that's why people are so confused about it, is because it's made up. That's why there's so many opinions about it. You're supposed to meet a person in your court. Like you have an interest, I have an interest, you court her and y'all become one. That's what it was supposed to be. But because people decided, well, since I'm single, I can talk to her, him. And that's why it's so much. You're not supposed to date, you're supposed to court. That only means one person. That's my take on it. And again, anybody that knows any religions where people dated first, please hit the inbox and educate me. I'm gonna get down so somebody can get back up.
Thank you, Baltimore. All right, y'all. Look, this this is still featured. So make sure y'all keep y'all language clean. Keep it
Thank you
keep
for
it
the
down
fave.
on different. But this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8. All right, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your tips and insight to better understand love and relationships. Right now, this is Dear Cupid on a portion of where we ask questions, we talk about different things. This is insight on all around the board from different people have different things. So, man, this is amazing. This is what I like. Talk about it. Everybody got different opinions. Everybody got different insights. So, pop in the box if you want to ask a question. If you want a topic to be spoken on, write it in the comments or write it down. You can go to my Instagram, and if you don't want it to be open, you can always inbox.
Going along with the employee, theme that we got going on. So when you apply for a job, do you only put in one application or multiple?
No, I'm gonna put in 5. I'm gonna put in 10.
That's how it's supposed to go, but you gotta find which one you're most interested in. You're gonna put more effort into it. That's where you make this fun.
I put
for
the
example,
same
for
amount
a
of
job.
effort.
Hey,
No, so
damn, excuse me, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing like this, baby. Pimping ain't easy. Somebody got to do it. You doing the good God.
I'm weak.
Hey, I'm out to your players.
Now she doubled the pimp with a limp.
You know what I'm saying?
all right. So
Hey,
with putting in the multiple applications, there's going to be that one job that you're most interested in. You're going to make phone calls to. You're going to, try to contact the person that you need to get in contact with because you see that there's growth there. There's opportunity for movement. There's a raise there where I can see myself in this relationship, right? So you're gonna make effort to that one person. Like, even though you put in so many applications, they're gonna be that one that stands out the most.
right.
So do you so when that one that you really want is still checking other applicants, they're doing other things, you're waiting on them, that's when the one you really want, you've been calling, you've been making sure and all of that. What'd you say?
There's a lot.
Okay. So you put in all that effort. So does that mean while you're waiting for them to, respond to you back, does that mean do you stop applying for jobs?
Yeah, you gotta watch your language. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
No. I would say, continue applying. Like, if that it's not
What if
always
they turn you
gonna work
down?
out. That's where it comes into come into consideration. You put in other applications.
Well,
You got other
dating different people. If you were dating, if you're
Thank
talking
you,
to one,
love.
you're not telling him you talking to all those other different people, and you're going around saying that y'all are dating, and he's not saying that means that y'all are not dating. Y'all are not exclusive. I don't think that y'all are really dating.
But that's what I'm saying. When I use the word dating, it doesn't mean exclusive. That's where we have miscommunication between the both of us, is because your words, your definition of that word, like Baltimore said, is different. I'm using it a different way. When I'm exclusive with somebody, that's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend. I'm saying that's my girlfriend because I am bisexual. That's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend, or whatever I got going on with them shuts that down. There's a clear, distinctive slash between dating and we
I mean,
going
a lot
out.
of
We
girls
boyfriend and girlfriend.
running around. It's a lot of females that's running around saying that they're dating men and they're not.
Mhm.
I mean, that is when they say they're going
So
around
then
dating
at that point, why when you ask them, what do you mean by dating?
So you automatically make the distinction that they're not exclusive when someone says that.
I make my statements clear. When I say dating, what I mean by dating.
Make that distinction that means that so you hear these people are dating.
But nobody gets confused because I let them know what it means, in my opinion. Because you're dealing with me, you're not dealing with someone else. Somebody else may take it different.
Right. Yeah, I just know a lot of people go around saying they dating people, and one person feel like they dating the person, and the other person don't, because they don't know about all those.
Thank you, love.
All right. We're getting down to the end of the show, the final, 5 seconds, 5 minutes. Again, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give your insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. We still got Prime in the box. Calypso kind of ran off, but we got C-Dub in the box. This is the moment where it's Dear Cupid. You hop in the box. You can basically hop in and ask a question. We're going to talk about it. But before we clearly end this off, I want to give you guys a quote. If you're still in the show right now, watching, listening, this is the quote that I came up with for this show. This is clearly for me. And the topic of the show is, again, employee of love. Be the head and not the tail. Be one and not two. In a relationship, you must build a connection between you two. I'm gonna say it again.
Say it one more time for the crowd. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Say it right. Say it for the in the bay.
All right. Be the head and not the tail. Be one and not two. In a relationship, you must build a connection between you two. That means the person you're with, you two together. Not you two like two. No, you two together. Build a connection. And that's how you gonna grow.
In a relationship, not dating. I'm gonna have I'm gonna throw my little thing in there. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I came up with that quote today, and I was like, man, I was really like sitting there like, man, what I'm gonna put. And then you guys midnight was like, man, I don't even got nothing, bro. but it worked out, man. This mind is steady learning and getting a lot of information from a lot of people when y'all talk. So yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. That was a good one, Baltimore. Gotta know yourself.
Yeah.
And know what your words mean.
That's why I said. That's why I said be the head and not the tail. That's why I said that first. Be the head and not the tail.
Awesome blossom.
Good quote, man. Good quote. I gotta agree with you on that one, man.
Dang, his voice sound like midnight. That shit crazy as fuck.
Keep it clean.
I'm sorry. You right, my bad.
We got 2 more minutes.
I got throwed off.
Yeah. It's all good. But yeah, I like that quote, man.
Yeah, man. I tried, man.
I think
tried.
you definitely hit home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Shout out to everybody in the comments who have been, voicing their opinions, because that's what we need. We need people in the comments. That definitely helps the stream. It helps, keep the juices flowing between the host, the guests, and then also the other people in the comments. So we appreciate the comments, the gifts, love, faves, and everything else.
and most of all, the different perspectives. You know,
There you go. I
you,
like
you
that.
you'll be surprised on like how people look at things differently. You know,
Hmm.
it's
And are you
it just
open-minded enough to accept somebody's
not
differences?
not only accept because you don't have to accept it
You
because
don't have to.
your own perception is your own perception, but are you open-minded enough to take it into consideration, at least think about it,
There you go.
and like
That's
maybe,
much better. Thank you for that,
hey,
alley.
I didn't think of it that way, you know. I didn't think of it like that, and you
Yeah.
probably can take it into consideration, you know.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I want to say this before I leave because I was trying to get in there, right? My thing with the dating world is this, right? I just feel as though people should be real from up front. Don't manipulate the situation in your favor by withholding information. You know what I'm saying? If you're dating and you just want Calypso body, say you want Calypso body, but let me have that option and let me make that decision to give you my body without my mind and my heart. Be real. Don't string along saying, oh, I'm doing this, this, and this, and you manipulating the situation in your favor. And I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be something else. But really, in your mind, you just wanted that. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Just be real and open from the jump. Don't withhold information because people get hurt like that. You know, in the real, for real, people get found doing that type of stuff, messing with people's mind and their hearts and stuff. And that's what I
Not
think
obligated.
what's going on
Exactly.
these
That's my
days, you know,
point.
not letting people know that you're dating other people. It's like I understand the application process, but that's when people follow y'all watch the movie I can't even think of the name right now. Y'all got me over here like it was a lot going on. But people follow you home and put people in situations that you can't get out of. It's a consequence behind everything you do. So be mindful how y'all step in the tag streets and in your real life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Blessings to y'all. Y'all stay safe. Thank you, Qupid, for allowing me to be on the show. Thank y'all for all the gifts and the faves. I appreciate you guys. Night.
Me too. Go look in on Qupid. Now, man,
Later.
show on here. It's
Appreciate it.
complicated.
Appreciate it.
Friday night, 7 p.m. Now, man, we'll be having debates just like this. Appreciate you having me, Qupid.
Yeah, I'll be seeing your show next.
Whenever you need
You
me
and
for
Calypso.
an event, just let me know, now, man.
For sure. For sure. All right, man. Look, this has been Dear Qupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the end of the show. Man, I want to thank everybody for tapping in. Hope y'all